The Levant Front are Aleppo-based rebels involved in the Syrian civil war. Its membership includes the major Sunni Islamist groups operating in northern Syria, representing a spectrum of ideologies from hardline Salafism to apolitical factions linked to the Free Syrian Army. It was formed in December 2014. History. Initial formation. Following months of negotiations in Turkey and northern Syria between the Islamic Front, Army of Mujahideen, Harakat Nour al-Din al-Zenki, Fasikim Kamarama, Liwa Syria and the Authenticity and Development Front. On the 25th of December 2014, the factions announced that they had combined the forces into a joint command called the Levant Front. The Western-backed Hasm movement joined the coalition on the 30th of January 2015, and announced its dissolution and merger with other Levant Front factions on the 1st of March 2015. On the 20th of February 2015, the Levant Front successfully forced the Syrian army forces to retreat from rural towns in Aleppo. During the clashes, the group has killed 300 Syrian soldiers and captured 110. In February 2015, Abu Amara brigades joined the Levant Front. However, in October 2015 the group left the Levant Front and joined Ara al-Sham. On the 18th of April 2015, the Levant Front announced its dissolution as an alliance. However, it stated that the member factions would continue to coordinate with each other militarily. Reasons behind the split are believed to include a lack of coordination between the groups and increasing defections of its members to other factions. Following its end as a single unified group, it continued to act as a joint operations room. On the 26th of April 2015, along with other major Aleppo-based groups, they established the Fatah al-Ab Joint Operations Room. Also in April, Thuwar al-Sham Battalion joined the front. The group announced its reactivation on the 18th of June. The new leader is Abu Amra, who is an Ara al-Sham commander. On the 29th of June, the Levant Front released the charter. Since its reactivation on the 18th of June, the Levant Front operates as a unified group with former members acting as independent groups. The core of the fighters come from former members of Al-Tawhid Brigade, Hasm movement and the northern branch of the Syria Revolutionaries Front, SDF offensive against the Levant Front. The Syrian Democratic Forces successfully drove out the Levant Front from a former Syrian military airbase in Syria's north on the 10th of February 2016. After days of fierce clashes that saw YPG and Jaish al-Thuwar forces take over a series of villages before reaching and capturing the Mena military airbase and the village of Mini from the Levant Front. According to sources quoted by Reuters, they were supported by 30 Russian airstrikes. The Syrian Kurds initiated this offensive following the recent Syrian offensive on opposition forces in Aleppo supported by Russian airstrikes. The Kurds advanced from Syrian Kurdistan's most isolated westward canton of Afrin, which had been attacked multiple times by Islamist groups such as Jabhat al-Nusra. The aim was to prevent attacks on Afrin canton and close the Turkish border to these various Islamist groups.